Grace Udeme Emmanuel, a 22-year-old mother of 4 who was reportedly feeding her children chicken feed while working in a poultry in Eket, Akwa Ibom State, has received a significant support. The wife of the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Pastor Patient Umoino, initiated interventions providing Grace with an initial 500,000 line. Additional funds were raised, reaching nearly 2 million to further assist her. Grace and her children have been relocated to the furnished apartment provided with food supplies, and her salaries have been increased. Plans are in place to receive skill training, financial management education, and mental health evaluation. Additionally, efforts will be made to help her return to school and support her children's education. Well, first of all, I would like to say congratulations to Grace for for this support, because there are so many going through a lot, yes, but no one is coming to their help at all. But in a situation, at least the state government's wife, the governor's wife, yes, that's what I wanted to say, has actually intervened, and this is a beautiful one. You know, before you ask me where is the husband, where is the man that did this, and her, Grace was impregnated by a guy when she was in JS2, and then the family sent her away from home because of the pregnancy. Of course, it's unwanted. Some families cannot just condone that kind of a sight. So they sent her away, and she started living with this man. Fortunately, she has 4 children. But the story we read today, that the husband, the supposed husband, stole potato from the markets. They stoned him to death. So the girl has been left with no one to help, just her and her children, and she started working in a poultry farm. In the absence of what to give the children, to feed the children, which she started feeding them with the poultry feeds. And that has been a serious issue. But thank God that people have come out to help her, and they will also send her to school. What do you think about this kind gesture?
Well, for the kind gesture, we appreciate. When I say we, I'm including you and including our viewers and our audience, because nobody should discountenance that largesse, that move to rehabilitate her and to make her look human again. Yeah, so unless you ask me further, my thinking is, thank you, Madam Governor's wife, and also thank you to the daughter of the owner of the poultry, who knew of the situation and made it viral for the world to hear and for people to come and aid. Then also thank you, besides the governor's wife, who we are told gave 500,000, $500,000. As much as 2 million has been gathered and garnered for her, so it means other hands. So these other hands, congratulations. May the Lord reward you for your kind-heartedness. But there is something bigger than that. Unless you ask me, I won't talk.
What is bigger than that?
What is bigger than that is that we have created the conditions where someone will get so low as to use chicken feed for human beings.
You want to blame the government for that?
Who else do I blame? I should blame you. Okay, I blame Emma. All right.
No, let me understand, because you are very fast at blaming the government. Remember that this girl in question, she has family. How about the family that sent her away because she came back with unwanted pregnancy?
If you send...
What about the family that sent the daughter away? And when they realized that the man that she stayed with, she cohabited with, kicked a bucket, what happened to the family calling her back for the sake of the grandchildren? Because I'm wondering why you passed the family and then you're suddenly blaming the government. And even if the girl's mother is so adamant, is so hard-hearted, bringing the daughter in because she is angry with the daughter, what about the aunties and uncles? Is it that she's an island? She came from the blues. She doesn't have anybody. So that's why I'm asking, why are you blaming the government?
I have an answer. See, do you know that there are countries where if you shout at a child, just mere shouting at a child, the government comes and takes the child? That is because there are structures to protect human dignity. This one, not just the shouting, but also got to a point where they are eating foul feed and government is not aware.
Do you extend...
Because there are no structures to take care of Nigeria.
But do you extend your hands when you are not aware of what is happening in front of you?
That is why there is no government. If there is a government...
But you're blaming the government. Remember... Yes. Like you face off, I remember that a few minutes ago you thank the owner of the poultry, the owner of the poultry, you thank the daughter for making this go viral. And when the government gets to know that this is what is going on, they immediately swam into action. So will you say that, is it that the mother did not just send her away from the house, they reported her, or they made it go viral that, oh, we sent our daughter away because she's embarrassing our family? And then the government decide that they don't want to do anything.
Ima, I'm not sure.
Because I don't still understand why you're blaming the government.
I'm noticing I need to say it again.
Say it again.
I'm saying in some organized societies, mere shouting, ordinary shouting, hey, sit down there. Government comes. But people have come so low as to feed fowl from fowl feed. And we don't have structures that alert government.
Dr. Okochi, I still want to know the country that a mere shout, people will come. Because I also know that in some countries, if something happened, they need to pick a phone and put calls through to let them know that there is a danger in this particular vicinity.
Fine. Now, let me pick
So why didn't the family put a call through? Government should come and carry this daughter. We don't want it.
Let me pick from what you have said.
Pick from where I said
Which provide the phone number where government says if there is a danger, call us. And we can pick the children and go and nurture them instead of feeding from fowl. We don't have structures. Let's be honest. We don't have structures. That's why anything goes. And don't forget what I keep saying. We are 220 million Nigerians. This is one case. Are you telling me out of 220 million, this is the only case?
So are you...
But because this is reported, that's what we probably are having hundreds and thousands that are dying silently. Are
you saying that the family is not to be blamed at all?
You are pointing at the family. The family lives in a society.
Is she
I'm looking at society because that's why it's called Society Watch, not Family Watch.
Is she the first person that has ever gotten a unwanted pregnancy? Have you also looked at that there are people that are also in this kind of situation? I'm not talking about feeding from the poultry's feed.
Yeah.
I'm talking about going home with unwanted pregnancy. The family didn't kill them. The family didn't send them into bush. But they had to put away whatever thing that has happened and decided to take care of your daughter or of their children. Have you also looked at that aspect? That there are people in this situation that the family also, despite the shame, brought in.
I agree with you.
So if you agree with me, why are you not telling me, oh, it's the government, why will you be blaming the government for everything?
I have just explained why, and you know why, because I've explained.
I don't know why, it's still not clear.
Well, you can choose not to make it clear, because I've said it up to 4 times. Let me say it the 5th time. When a family throws out a child for unwanted pregnancy, in a society that has structure, there are processes and procedures for rehabilitating that person. We are seeing in this country, we don't have. Tell me that I have not explained again.
Wow. All
Tell
right.
me that I have not explained.
Like I said, congratulations to Udeme Emmanuel for at least coming to the limelight and getting help from the government. And we also want to appeal to so many families here. Yeah, we know that there are some kind of things that we cannot put away with You know, most times you spend all the resources you have, train your children, but the moment they get into the society, you can't tell what happened, and some of them are naive. So no matter what happened, these are human. Don't throw anyone away. You didn't create anyone, so you can't afford to throw anybody away. Where is the place of forgiveness? You have to forgive. You flock with one hand and draw back with the other hand, so that this kind of thing will not happen. And for those of us, or those of you that have found yourself in a situation that is so tough, I mean, if you don't speak up, nobody will know. If you don't say something, someone will not be able to help you. No matter how tough it is, there are people out there that are ready to share one groundnut with you, irrespective of what has happened. It is not that bad. So the second story for today,